Hey guys, today I'm playing some Next Car Game because there has been, well, probably various updates. I leave kind of intervals between playing it, but usually when I notice an update, I like to do a video on it because I really like Next Car Game. And this has added a bunch of things. Most of the stuff you'll notice, well, you'll notice there's like some sort of a class system down here. They've also added a car, which looks very nice. Just kind of fairly standard though. And in the Go Race option, there is now Team Deathmatch, Last Man Standing, and Deathmatch. Last Man Standing is this normal kind of. If you remember the Demolition Derbies, it's basically the last man standing wins. Deathmatch is most kills. Team Deathmatch is most kills with like your team. So you have like 12 cars on one side and so on. You understand that of course probably. And then they've kind of got this sort of banger race type thing in here, but they haven't really got anything other than banger race, which I assume is just racing your old bangers around the track. Anyway, so I'm gonna do some demolition derbies or however you want to say it. I'm gonna go this because it's rear-engined, and you want a rear-engined car for a demolition derby because then because you're hidden with the front, so you want the engine in the back. Alright, so I'm going to go in the stadium, because that's pretty much the best map. I'm going to go team deathmatch. I'll do a deathmatch later. I'll just make it 6 minutes? Yeah, because then this video won't be too long. 23 opponents, of course, although some of them will not be my opponents, they will be my friends. It should really say team size, but I guess they'll figure that out. Actually do have a controller plugged in, although it's somewhere, I'm not... Ah, crap, where did I put my controller? Probably drifting away from the mic right now. I'm trying to find where my controller is. I'll trace the wire, and my headphones have fallen out. God damn it. This is the kind of thing I should probably have prepared before. Okay, it's fallen off the... Ugh! Found it. Now put my headphones back in. Yeah, I prefer playing driving games with a controller. Alright, now put my headphones back in, which keep falling out because they're like little earphones. Alright. So my team is over there, and I'm basically just going to gun it. The AI is terrible. If I were to do some kind of review on this, I'd say the AI needs major improvement. It's god-awful. Like, your team seems to know nothing. They'll just keep, like, running into you randomly. I'm sure it's incredibly difficult to see, like that guy, although that was mainly my fault, but you may see some sort of stuff. I imagine it's very hard to do in a game like this. Actually do good AI, but I hope they do improve it because it does feel a bit like just a normal demolition derby with a slightly different point system. And in the death matches I may have mentioned, you can in fact respawn rather than last man standing. When you're dead, sort of thing. And it is very difficult. This does add a real difficulty element, because, like, usually, because you have to think about what car you're hitting, because, oh, see, that guy just rammed me and he's on my team. That stuff happens a lot. Luckily, it's a fun enough game for it not to really matter. I don't know why I'm ramming my own guy. I don't really care. My headphones keep falling out. It's very frustrating. Yeah, but, like, that guy, yeah. Oh, yeah, my own guy killed me. That was mainly my fault because I had my hand off the wheel. But yeah, you get some sort of, I don't know, my speech is probably really messed up. You know, fuck my headphones. They're just annoying me. Yeah, so you do get quite a lot of, just like your own team ramming you. As I've probably said in more words than I really needed to. The controls seem different, and the damage engine looks much nicer, because before it was pretty basic, but now they seem to have done it. Oh, I killed a guy while he rammed me and died, so I kind of took him down, but it was more of he took himself out on me. Yeah, again, I think that guy was going for the guy behind me. I think it's still a bit of, everyone's just dashing for each other and kind of have a bit of a disregard for what's in the way, but it is still kind of, I quite like it, actually. The team mechanic, because then they still have a place system. So like if you your position at the end is based on how many takedowns you got, whereas if you won or lose is dependent on how your team did. I'd like to see kind of a lot more development put into this, because I think it doesn't. I think right now it's just like, hey, look, this is what we've got going. It's just basically basic deathmatch with just a team element kind of just put in there a bit without a huge amount of development yet, which I'm hoping that's what it is, because it is still pre-alpha. Although the thing is with alpha games these days, everyone's like, oh, it's alpha, but actually alpha means when a game's in alpha testing, or when a program's in alpha testing, what I understand from that term is that that's testing within the group of people doing it, so within like the company or a group of specified testers, and then beta testing is when you released it to the public. So I'd actually say this game's in beta, not alpha, and pre-alpha is just a stupid word. But I'm not a professional software engineer, so I may be wrong, but that is what I understand from those words. Whoa, that was actually pretty good. The core mechanics still seem a bit like they kind of have gone a little bit by the wayside. Like in the tech demo, as I think Nerdcube pointed out a while ago, the tech demo was incredible. Like on a pretty low-end PC, it would run just amazingly. But on the not a low-end PC, but you know, like a standard gaming PC, you wouldn't need like a boss computer to run it, and this still runs pretty well. Yeah, and my computer isn't amazing, I want to point that out. It's not like I'm playing on some definitive gaming machine. But yeah, you do notice quite a few frame rate drops. I'm not actually a big, oh my god, I notice every frame rate drop. Like, yeah, if it drops below 30, and I can tell the difference between 60 and 30, but I think over 40 is kind of fine. I don't mind a little bit of drop, but it is a bit, like sometimes if there's a ton of cars, it's just a bit dying. Okay, that guy killed me, that sucks. But you can respawn. I'm doing terribly because I'm kind of trying to commentate and talk about the game development cycle. But yeah, as I think I was saying a while ago, but then just kind of started ranting about alpha games, you do get kind of a sort of thing, I don't know, you get the feeling this is very much in development, and hopefully will be made very different to just normal. What the fuck is going on here? Thank you. Oh, well, that went well. Thank you, player 15. Oh wow, that was horrifying. I'll return the favor. Yeah, I hope they put more work into this. Anyway, let's get into killing. I have 43 seconds left, and I have only taken down one person. I have actually done pretty well in the past. See, this is what I'm talking about. That is just bullshit. Like, he doesn't even stop when he's ramming me. Just write like a little function though. Same thing again. Like, just write a little function where if you're same thing. If someone's ramming into their own team, then they should just like have a stop function or a reverse function and something like that, just to stop it just becoming basically a deathmatch with like Halo Plus teams in it. It does seem, as they add more features, it gets kind of worse. I mean, it's a bit. No, I think it's a very good game, but you do find yourself getting kind of annoyed at this stuff. Yeah, for 17th, terrible. I'm terrible at this. Anyway, I'm going to go normal deathmatch and hopefully just have a bit more of a game than, you know, talking about mechanics. But yeah, as I say, I'll go to another map as well. As I kind of have been alluding, I'll use the mouse. How I've kind of been saying, I think I'll go Mud Pit and deathmatch. I'll go by myself, because then I don't have to deal with fucking AI. Yeah, I think that is, well, that was a weird laugh. It's like, yeah, no, that's not my real laugh. Or is it? That was my coughing laugh to cover up the cough. Anyway, alright, let's fuck these people up. Bring it, bitches. Do the dumbest thing I can do. Oh, I hit someone with my engine. That's the entire point of having a rear engine car, so you don't do that. But yeah, I think the damage mechanics look much nicer. Fuck. Okay, let's kill this person. I want to kill everyone. Oh, there's no markers above heads, so it's harder to judge. Man, how you kind of pick out enemies. That's only in team deathmatch, I guess, because it's got to be like, don't kill your team, not that they'll do the same for you. Yeah. It's just kind of frustrating. Okay. Alrighty, rule. Okay. Oh, you fucker. Oh, you fucker. And there's kind of this nice kind of, I think, GTA style function where if you roll, you can just kind of right yourself. It's annoying if you're just on your roof and then stuck there for 5 minutes. I'ma kill you, bitch. Okay. Alright, you fucker. There we go. Anyway, Yeah, I think this is much more enjoyable mode right now if you're playing it than I just go either race or deathmatch or last man standing, because team deathmatch is a bit broken right now. Not broken, just incomplete, I'd say. Because like if they released, no, it doesn't have any kind of real mechanics like money or a point to a race. It's just a bit free mode right now, which is fine. That's what a lot of alpha games are. And that's fine. I think that's a good way to do it. It's more of a tech demo, although their tech demo was incredible. And I think maybe it was free. No, you came with the game. But yeah, it's more of a, hey, look, this is what it's going to be, and here's a bunch of mechanics, but it's not a full game right now. Same with like a lot of things. But yeah, I think the kind of standard for alpha games has been set. Well, alpha or beta or whatever the fuck, I don't care. Has been set pretty high right now, by only like a few games, because like you go on Steam, it's just shit. But yeah, I think basically, oh god, this has turned into me just talking about what I think about alpha game. Well, that's good. I played enough of this game of me just yelling. But yeah, like I say, I mean, like the bar's been set pretty high by things like Kerbal Space Program and Prison Architect, and actually I'd say this, because this is an alpha game that is just goddamn incredible. I mean, as far as it goes right now. God, this guy is on me. No car mounting. That is just not consensual. Yeah, anyway, like stuff like this, and I'd argue stuff like 7 Days to Die, which doesn't have amazing graphics, but is just genuinely a fun game. Because people are like, oh, the graphics are terrible, and yeah, graphics help. And I mean, Star Citizen would be nothing without its graphics, and this would be nothing without its graphics. But I think stuff like 7 Days to Die is incredibly fun. But yeah, and then you get just like people who are making these awful little like pickup truck simulators and ski region simulators, and it's just like indie gaming and like alpha gaming can be great, but it's just such a fine line. And the thing with alpha gaming is these days is you get stuff like the Battlefield Hardline beta, or the what was it, Titanfall beta, or the wasn't it Destiny beta? They just like everyone, even AAA games, are kind of releasing these betas right now, and I think that's good in some cases. I think Titanfall beta was great, and it's a very good way of getting fan feedback so we actually get a game we want. Yeah, but I think that sometimes it just goes a bit far, and like with Battlefield Hardline, everyone saw it was terrible, and now probably no one's going to buy the game, so you got to be careful with the beta you release. Yeah, this has just turned into me talking about betas because I have nothing really else to talk about, because what the bollocks? I assume that's put in there not as a glitch, as a seriously, I have no takes. I reckon that was put in there as a you can't be spawn killed sort of thing. But yeah, with a game like this, there's only so much you can talk about. Like, wow, look at these graphics. Wow, look at this damage engine. Wow, look at this shitty AI. Wow, look at this new game mode. Look at this new car. That's basically what's in the new game, I guess. But yeah, I think this game is just, I think it's like 20 quid on Steam or something. And there is some good stuff on Steam, and I like that there's a lot of crap on Steam, because it gives me hope if I ever want to be an indie game developer, I can just release some shit. Well done, I got killed. No, but I think it's generally good that you can just kind of release fairly mediocre stuff. And the thing is, if a game's fun, that's all I really care about. Is like, yeah, a great story is really good. Like, I think Last of Us, I didn't play it, I watched a playthrough, and I think I enjoyed it more than a lot of people enjoyed playing it, because I got to feel the story without all the tenseness and stuff, and it was the best friend, so you're like, that was the first best friend playthrough I ever watched. But yeah, and this is like a ridiculously fun game, like even with the annoying AI, which I will never stop talking about, because for fuck's sake. I'm not, I think the game developers have a lot on their plate right now. But yeah, I mean, I think for like 20 quid, this is totally worth it. It's like, looks like a AAA game. I mean, in terms of graphics, I mean, look at this. This is better than a lot of games. I mean, it doesn't have a lot of mechanics right now. Maybe the price will go up when you do a full release, but goddamn, it's incredible, and I am fucked. And there we go, thank you, sir. But yeah, I think it has serious potential, and for 20 quid, and they're constantly doing these updates. I've done like quite a lot of videos on updates recently of just this game, so It's pretty incredible. Again, I finished terribly. I've actually done pretty well in some stuff. And oh, thing up here I didn't really notice is like a money thing. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to. There's my heavy hitter, most damage dealt, and sandbagger. I might bleep out my last name just because a little bit of privacy. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this. It's probably not what you thought it would be. It was more of a me talking about alpha games than next car game, I guess. But yeah, this has been the update. You have seen some of the mechanics and heard me yell about the AI, but I don't think they've really done much with it. It's just a hey, look what's coming sort of thing. So don't judge it on the terrible AI and look at this nice new car. And you can do paint jobs and stuff if you didn't know that. There's all like this stuff. I haven't really looked through the paint. Oh, whoa. Oh, there's some pretty good paint jobs on this. Nice. I like Style 4, I think, was it? No, Style 3? Style 5. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Anyway, before I get into all the colour stuff, yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this. This has been Next Car Game. I will see you next time.